brother told me he was going to be speaking in front of 1,500 kids. I just kind of laughed at him, and I was like, dude, you can't even zip up your own pants or tie your shoes. Today we'd like to bring out a man whose heart is as big as his ears.
His good looks are rival second to none.
And he's the third favorite member of our family.
We are happy to introduce my little brother.
My best friend.
And your 2011-2012 State Sentinel, Sawyer Peacock, with his retiring address in color.
Smack the snooze button as I lay in bed, dreading the long day of school. Then smack the snooze button again. Force myself to roll out of bed, eat the morning's plate of toast and eggs, put on my old worn out boots and my blindfold, and it's off to school. Now raise your hand in the air if this sounds anything like your typical school morning. Oh wait, I can't see y'all. So I'm just gonna pretend like I can. Pretend. That's the next item on the day's checklist. Pretend to be paying attention in class so my teacher won't call on me. Pretend to be listening to music while I'm walking in the halls so nobody will stop and talk to me. And worst of all, when a conversation arises, pretend that I'm not shaking in my boots to be talking to them. For the first 2 years of my high school career, this was me. I was wearing my blindfold. I played on the football team, but you never heard my name over the loudspeaker for making that game-winning touchdown. I went to every school basketball game, but you never heard me cheering. I attended every school dance, but you never saw me dancing. I was letting my blindfold hold me back. I was letting fear keep me from reaching my potential. I didn't make that game-winning touchdown because I was afraid to push myself. I didn't dance because I didn't want to be humiliated. I didn't cheer at the basketball games because I didn't want to stand out. But when I realized that when I wore my blindfold, I was missing out on so much potential, so much opportunities, and so much memories. Whether it was being in that final football play or running to become a state officer, I realized that if I had my blindfold on, I was going to miss out on all my potential. So I took it off and I stepped out. Now, FFA members, I want you to ask yourself, are you wearing a blindfold? Are you letting simple fear hold you back from all the opportunities, all the memories, and all the possibilities that you have? If you are, why won't you take it off? But most importantly, you're missing out on memories. What's your favorite memory? Is the time you slept over at your best friend's house, staying up all night talking about childhood dreams? Or is the time you finally mustered up that courage to ask out that secret crush of yours? Or is the time you spent with your family, hunting, camping, picnicking? For me, it was in the art gallery. By no means am I an artist. In fact, I can't even paint a stick figure with 2 arms if my life depended on it. But I know someone special. Someone special who can paint the water dripping off a leaf from a mile away. The steamy breath coming out of a bugling elk, and the worn out hands of a cowboy. Now, this work didn't come easy. Yes, some was pure, God-given talent, but he started from a young age. From first grade art class to winning the 6th grade art reflection contest, this artist continued throughout his adult life to have many of his paintings shown in many well-known art galleries. Now, I want you to all take your hands and clench your fingers tight. Take your eyes and move them side to side so you can't focus on anything. And take your lips and keep them closed so you can't talk. You've all now experienced some of the side effects of a stroke. This artist, with 4 kids and a wife, suffered a stroke at the age 39. This artist is in the auditorium today. This man, mentor, and artist is my dad. Now, my dad had a hard decision ahead of him. He could accept that he was a stroke victim, never paint again, and accept his life in black and white. Or he could push for better things. He could have the want to see life in color and paint again. But painting a picture sounds impossible without the control of your hands or the use of your eyes. But I've seen it done, and I've seen it done in color. I watched a grown man going from doing what he loves every day and living his life in radiant color to one day hitting the lowest of lows, the black and white. But my dad never gave up. He had the want to see his life in color again and paint. He even continued on to go to college to earn that art degree he never had. Even though after the first day of class, he never wanted to go again because his short-term memory had gotten so bad, he couldn't remember where his classes were. But he kept on and he earned his degree. Now this picture behind me. This picture has a special meaning to me and my dad. This is the first painting to be shown in an art gallery after a stroke. Now the significance may not be the old worn out hands or the rugged old coat, but it's the story behind it. The fact that my dad had every reason to give up and live an ordinary life in black and white, but he never did. He pushed for better things until he could paint again. Sometimes it's not our own physical disabilities or our own fear that holds us back from reaching our potential. But it's other people. Mark Inglis, a man that lost both his legs to frostbite, was told by his doctor and countless others he could never hike again. Yes, he knew he had a physical disability, but it was the mental game he had to win. He had to prove everyone that told him no wrong. So in 2006, Mark summited Mount Everest. Back to my alarm clock. Wake up, breathe in the morning air, and know I'm going to have a great day. Whether I'm shooting pigeons with Westlake, or having a dance off the Spanish Fort. I know that any obstacle that comes in my way, I will try my hardest to overcome. If anybody tells me no, I'm going to stand up and say yes. Now, how could this day be so different from my previous years? It was one thing and one thing only. The want to see life in color, the want to have my full potential reached, and my memories made. So FFA members, ask yourself one more time, are you wearing the blindfold? Are you letting simple fear hold you back? Members, when someone tells you no, stand up and say yes. Push for better things and see life in color.
everyone you meet. On behalf of everybody, I would like to present you with this plaque and genuinely thank you for being such an inspiration